Looking at our world from a theological perspective. This is the Theology Central Podcast, making theology central.
I interrupt your afternoon with some breaking news. I should have had my breaking news theme music, but I don't know where my breaking news theme music is. I paid money for it. I think it may be on my other computer. I need to transfer it over because there are times I need my breaking news theme music that I paid money for. But this is some breaking news. I mean, okay, maybe not that important, but it is some very important information because we want to be accurate and we want to be correct in what we report. And I just discovered we were way off on the price. All right. So let's get right to it. Welcome everyone. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, August the 15th, 2023. It is currently 4:45 p.m. Central Time. And I'm coming to you live from the Theology Central studio located right here in Abilene, Texas. If you've been paying attention, we have been doing a lot of discussing Sermon Spark, how to put a spark in your sermon. Okay, maybe that's not their advertisement. It should be. Hey, is your sermon lacking a little bit of fire and excitement? Well, sign up for Sermon Spark and we'll put the spark back in your sermon. And then you can show the before, like you're preaching and everyone in the church is like, they got their head down, their eyes are closed, they're nodding off. And then after Sermon Spark, everybody's like, yay! And they're smiling and they got their Bibles and they're excited, right? I need to make your commercial. Sermon Spark, call me up. I need to make your commercial. Before Sermon Spark, the people in my church would fall asleep and the snoring would get so loud and people weren't paying attention and they were looking at their phones and playing games and some would just get up and walk out. But after Sermon Spark, someone will call them with an emergency and they're like, I can't help you right now. I'm listening to this amazing sermon. After Sermon Spark, no one walks out. We don't even know what to do. People are so excited. They ask, Pastor, please preach more. Please, don't let us go home. We want to stay all night. Please. Do you think that would work? Come on, that'd be a good commercial. It'd also be a good skit for Saturday Night Live. Okay, but you get the idea. We've been talking about Sermon Spark. If you've missed it, come on, you got to keep up. Listen to my podcast, all right? Sermon Spark is a sermon research assistant. You basically contact them and say, here's what I'm going to preach on. Here's the text. And they get back to you in 1 to 2 days. What we found out, they got back to me in less than 3 hours with a completed sermon. And in my last episode, we read the sermon that they sent me on Jeremiah chapter 22. If I say Jeremiah 22, I want to say 2022. Jeremiah chapter 22. And it's not perfect and there's clearly some problems, but it was far better than I thought. And I was like, wow, this is relatively pretty good considering the price, because we thought the price was $15 a month if you do it annually, right? Which comes out to, I think we thought like $179 a year or whatever we thought it was. And then $20 a month if you do the monthly subscription. So that's what we thought. Well, I did the first sermon I got for free. Well, then if you just listen to the last live broadcast, we were confronted with this idea that maybe the Olivet Discourse in Matthew 24 and the Olivet Discourse in Luke 21, maybe there are really two different discourses for different audiences and different purposes. So I thought, you know what I'll do? Hey, I'll ask Sermon Spark to create a contrast and comparison between Matthew 24 and Luke 21, right? So I'll just subscribe for 1 month, pay $15, and it'll be worth it, right? And it will add to seeing how good these services work. So I logged into my account. I hit subscribe, and lo and behold, it's not $15 a month. It's not $20 a month. It's not $30 a month. It's not $40 a month. It's $49 a month. You only get 6 sermon research packs per month. You get custom outline, quotes, and preaching ideas, personalized PowerPoint presentation, and get 3 matching social graphics to share. But $50 a month. That's a whole different bulb. $15. I'm like, who could pass this up? Even if you're just using it for additional help. $50, man, those sermons got to be a little bit better than what we got for the free one. Now, maybe the free one wasn't as good, but here's a $50 one. So what I may do, I don't want to. I may pay $50. I may pay $50 and use it for some different things, for more, just to see how this works and really dig into it. Only 6 sermons per month is very disturbing to me. I mean, look, I preach Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I preach 4 sermons a week. Okay. 4 a week. So what is 6 in a month going to do for me? Right? Like what is that? So I'm a little disappointed that for $50 a month, but I understand. Remember, I was questioning, how do they make money off this? How? Well, $50 a month. If you go for the yearly, it's $575 per year. So I think I'm going to do the monthly just to see. Someone's already emailed me and said, let's see, where is it? I got too many emails here. Someone said, let's have some fun. Ask Sermon Spark to do a sermon on Philippians 3:12 through 14, but give it the title, Let the Past Die. Kill it if you have to, and make the description of what you want in the sermon to be, let the past die, kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be. I'm curious what they will come up with. And if you don't know where the quote is from, and then they come up with a quote here, and it's the magical, it says, so they have a place to where they get the quote from, all right? From Star Wars, episode whatever, Last Jedi. Okay, so they get it from a Star Wars movie. Okay, all right, which is hilarious. The writer clearly knows the Bible, because at another point he has a character say, "Well done, good and faithful servant," in an ironic way, as if you already know the original quote. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's what they want me to do. Now maybe we could try that. Maybe we could try that to see what they come up with. But I may do that. I may do the $50. I don't know. It may be a waste of money, but I really think I think we're looking into possibly where the church is headed in the future. So is it worth me paying $50 to do a little extra research so that you get a better glimpse into where the church could be headed? I don't know. I think it is, but I don't know. Because $50 a month covers our expenses for broadcasting on the Sermons 2.0 app and the Church One app. All right. $20? $130 covers the expense for 1 month of broadcasting on Spreaker, which then sends our stuff to all the podcasting platforms. So, and then we pay almost $20 a month for our pod page. So that's a lot of money we pay. So, but a one-time thing of $50 is I don't know. If you think it's a good idea, email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. Tell me it's a good idea. And just, again, I do say this every once in a while. Hey, all the content we produce is absolutely free to you, and we don't monetize it. There's no commercials. If you ever want to support what we try to do here, just look at how many hours I've broadcasted today. Then by all means, go to theologycentral.net, hit the donate tab, or on the Church One app, or the Sermons 2.0 app, hit the give tab, and that all money goes directly to Victory Baptist Church. It does not come directly to me. If that ever changes, you'll be the first to know. If you would like to help support. If you don't, that's perfectly okay, but we just like to at least let you know, because it is free for what you get, but it is not free in what we do. So like right there would be, I'd be paying $50 for you to see, not for me. Like, you know, it would be for your benefit. In other words, I would take all of what we get and use it for, and then share it with you. So, yeah, we're going to see. I think someone else is going to sign up and do a free trial to do the Matthew-Luke comparison. But some of you have emailed me with all kinds of crazy ideas and what to do. So I'd like to try some of these ideas, but we will see. But I wanted to at least be fair and make sure we report that, because we reported a much lower cost. It's much more expensive. $50. Now, is $50 a month a lot for most churches? Probably not. If the pastor says, hey, I need $50 for, study materials and sermon prep materials, he gets $50 a month. He uses it. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, that's not much money considering how much pastors may pay spends buying books. So is it wrong to use it? Again, it depends on how you use it, right? Because pastors get their stuff from books all the time. So I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know. We're still debating that, but I wanted to make sure, just bring in this breaking news update. Sermon Spark is not $15. It's not $20. $50 a month, $575 a year. We may do 1 month just to really test it. That would give us 6 messages that we could really pinpoint specific things and see what we get. Could be fun. Could make for 6 interesting episodes. You tell me what you think, if it's worth it or not. Because I think, look, you may not agree. And I think we feel like they definitely used AI. We feel comfortable that they did. They produced that last one so quick. So we will see. Email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. We'll talk about it more soon, but I've been broadcasting all day. Now I'm going to go get some real food, like actual food, because the only thing I've had today is a Lunchable. Okay, so I'm going to get some food, sit back, relax, and then I don't know if there's any more coming today. I don't know. Maybe I could do something between 6 and 7. I don't know. But after that, I think I'm done for the day. So we will see. Email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. We'll keep you updated on the latest developments with Sermon Spark. If your pastor's sermon is lacking a little spark, get them a gift subscription to Sermon Spark. So the spark will be back in your church. Should I make commercials? Should I go into marketing? All right. You have a great night. God bless.